Today I'm going to show you how to make Chipotle chicken salad dip. This is something I'm making all summer long and it's so good. Here we go. Starting off with the ingredients, I'm working with rotisserie chicken. I just took both of the breasts and meat from one of the legs and chopped it up. Here's a small quarter of a piece of a red bell pepper, 1 celery stick. I shredded 1 medium carrot. I'm also going to be adding a couple of tablespoons of diced chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Here I have mayo. Actually, the mayo with lime in it also works for this. Here I'm also using Mexican sour cream. Regular sour cream works. I'm going to be adding some Dijon mustard, and I'm going to season this with Maggi seasoning. You could just opt for salt and pepper if you don't have this, but I love the extra flavor it gives. I'm also working with the green tops of 2 scallions, and let's put it together. So I'm going to add all of the ingredients into my food processor. This is what's going to give you that creamy dip texture by pulsing it in a food processor. Now, if you chop all of this up or shred it and chop finely, that also works if you don't have a food processor, but this just makes everything easier. And you'll notice I'm eyeballing a lot of the ingredients. The ratios of a lot of like the chipotle, which would give it spice and smokiness, it's up to you. I think 2 to 3 tablespoons works for me, but my family doesn't like it as spicy, so I opt for 1 or 2, but it really is up to you. And the same thing with like seasoning with the Maggi sauce. If you don't have that, you could add a hint of soy sauce. That also works. Or just add salt and pepper to add the saltiness to it. So now I'm just going to pulse it and mix it and blend it all up. By the way, check the description below this video and I will put a good starting point for the ratios of the ingredients. A lot of my recipes are sort of like a guide to start with, and then you can tweak it to your preference and your palate. Okay, at this point it's mixed and you can see it's very creamy. It has that dip texture. It's not quite like a chicken salad that you would use for sandwiches. Now, if you did want to use this recipe for chicken salad, then scale back on the sour cream and the mayo. Like, that totally works. I'm adding extra salt, more chipotle peppers, a dash of that Maggi seasoning, and I think it'll be good to go. Like I said, always taste what you're making. My palate and your palate will totally be different, especially when it comes to salt and seasoning. Okay, so this is ready, and this is a great chicken salad dip to make the day before. If you're going to have a party, you can make tons of this with rotisserie chicken or just boil a lot of chicken, cool it, shred it up. It all works. I'm going to garnish with the fresh scallions, but quite honestly, you want to mix it through and add extra on top for, garnish. But this is it. I love to eat this with Ritz crackers, but sometimes when I add lime into the mix, I like it with tortilla chips or totopos. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.